Welcome to the third Playday, I guess, fourth Playday for W3IL. This is mTw versus Dust in Group A. The German-based mTw, newly found, with 2 Russians and 2 Koreans, Cash Hawk, Lucifer, and Czech. They are the favorites, one of the favorites in this league, alongside maybe UMAD and Team Sweden, and maybe even Cascade. Remo is back as well. Welcome back. And yeah, we do have the lineups, as I said before, and it's looking like this. Pride versus Lucifer. This is 1-1 already. So
what?
I don't know about Pride. It's Orc versus Undead. Apparently, the American won this thing. We have also...
How?
I have no idea, man. We also have OC versus Cash, Acid Rain versus Hawk in the human mirror, and Hitman versus Czech. This is actually the game that I'm looking forward to the most later today. And in the 2-on-2, we have the American-Canadian duo of OC and Deuce versus Czech and Lucifer.
Are you sure it's 1-1?
Yeah, we go into game 3 between the two, so I'm pretty sure.
How the hell did he win? What happened? I've never heard of Pride before. If he wins this one, man, this would be pretty sick.
Indeed. And without further ado, we go into the first game. This time, unfortunately, without interviews of the team managers, because the games are already on the way. And so we won't miss any more time and go into this right here.
So yeah, Pride playing from the US against Lucifer. Across the Pacific, basically. Lucifer is having to battle some difficult ping here. But still should certainly be considered the favorite. Starting off with a DK Fiend opening as it looks. Against, yeah, Pride in the top left. Taking a map, dude. This is really impressive. Good job, him.
Off of Lucifer, man. He's really been in a good shape recently. Of course, all the mTw players will be in Berlin for the mTw Legendary Cup next weekend, April 6 and April 7. In case you're close to Berlin or like to travel to Berlin, this is your chance to visit a Warcraft 3 offline event in Europe. There's a public screening at the Horus Cafe and Restaurant, and after the games, we and the players and the legendary mTw Taker will be there as well for a little meet and greet.
Hell yeah, really looking forward to that. So, write that stuff down, bookmark it, April 6 and 7 at the Horus Cafe, Horus, in Berlin. We're gonna see who can drink the most Baiju. No,
course.
They don't have Baiju though, probably. I wonder, what's like an Egyptian beverage, alcoholic beverage?
I think they're pretty straight Muslim. They don't drink.
Nah. They're in Berlin, dude. They gotta cater to, you know, cater to the audience.
Oh, this will get the chat started. We have Lucifer in the bottom right with the DK Tet Fiend build order. Pride in the upper left with a Blade Master. Normal tech here with Burrow, Shop, Barracks.
Something I assume doesn't work, but I'm not sure. When you load a peon into a burrow, it seems like it fires instantly, right? Right?
Yeah.
So if you load the peon in, put him out, put him in, put him out, put him in, could you have crazy attack speed with that?
Could be.
I think there's probably a cooldown on that, so I think you can't abuse it. I think we would have seen it before, if it was possible. DK starting off with a lightning shield creep, but denying the big one. Uh-oh, that's a big no-no. And now he's not even level 2 after the camp. Not what you want. That may have to do with the ping, of course, that he's having to face here. But yeah, this is not at all what he was imagining for this early. Blade Master going for an unconventional creep route. Went for his own gold mine creep first, the High Priest there, and found the Ring of Regen. That's actually very nice for the early, but for that reason is a little bit slower in the middle, but he's not being contested at all, actually. So he's going to pick up those 2 items as well, starting off with the gloves and hoping for the claws next.
Yeah, I love the ring on him. With the roaming Blade Master. That's so good.
Yeah. Oh,
Save some heals.
perfectly attacking Neo. Check it out. Oh my god.
Ooh, he is. Props to Pride. And the claws is a reward for that. Oh, now he's attacking this. Yeah, but it's alright, I guess. Trifecta and ring. And the heal selves on top of it. This could be problematic for Lucifer later.
Yeah, and this is oftentimes a creep route that the Under wants to go. You know, he takes out the level 2, gets level 2 from the Merc camp right away, and then moves north, taking out the green camp here for the claws of attack, and then stealing the High Priest, the item carrying creep from that one. But that's already taken out. He gets the claws. Very nice for the Lich already. Is his inventory looking? And the grunt passed by there, but I'm not sure that he saw. It was nighttime.
Blade Master takes out the next High Priest though. So stealing stuff from Lucifer's side, keeping that Lich low in the long run. Ring of Regen again. And that does stack.
Look at that regen. Oh yeah.
It's kind of hard to look at it because he's attacked. But now we kind of see it.
Taking out the entirety of the camp. Okay. And yeah, Lucifer was on the opposite side of the map at the natural as well and was like, huh, this one's going already. Okay, what do I do then?
You can only go for the little green.
Yeah, the apprentice.
4 hit point per second plus regen self. Oh man, this is good. This is some good shit for Pride right here. Tier 3 on the way. Shadow Hunter at 50%. Beastry as well. On the other side, straight tier 2. Here is tier 3 with an early sacrificial pit. Delays the slaughterhouse for it. Second circlet. Man, this inventory is good.
Totally stand for the DK is something we very rarely see, but wants to get across the map more quickly. Sells it right away. Would have loved for him to keep it. Sometimes can be useful against base lane shenanigans. Blade Master, basically level 3. 1 skeleton is enough for his level up. And the Grunt's walking back towards the Shadow. Gonna be his quick level 2 creep here. And that's the level 3 for the Blade. Dude, this is a really good early game for Pride.
Yeah, absolutely. Blade Master got level 3 as well. DK still struggling with that, as you said. Still Scroll of the Beast, and there won't be Dispel for quite some time. But the Shadow Hunter can creep this thing entirely. No deny there. And big Invul Potion. Oh, the Blade Master will love this.
Absolutely. Perfect find. Lucifer now has the Shade. Now can always detect the Blade, but... yeah, only on 2 Fiends. Now he's gonna be 3, but still not the fastest creep speed, really. Also, he's gonna be left with no camps outside his main base, so has to go out onto the middle of the map here very soon. Pride is playing it super standard though. No tier 2 aggression around the corner, wants to level up the Shadow, wants to rush tier 3, and then go for a TC 3rd, most likely.
Yeah, the only question is, I think with that War Mill now, how fast will he go reinforced defenses? How fast will he go Kodo? Will he use that reinforced defenses tower to fortify an upcoming expansion? Oh, Blade Master, a little too early. Lucifer gets the item as well, as the Blade Master was slot starved. That could have been a prevented level 3, so a little premature this attack, a little too quick.
Yeah, it was very hard to make work though. The Shade was always detecting him, and Windwalk was moving out, running out and such. But it's still slowing down Lucifer quite a bit here. This would have all been much, much faster if the Blade had not been around. Illusion Scout now sees where the Shadow Hunter is, and just look at the experience bars here of the second heroes. Shadow Hunter 2.5, Lich 1.5 only.
Yeah. So no orb yet, still waiting for the tier 3. Oh, it's actually finished, so something has to bring the orb soon. Dark Ranger then? I do think so. Taskmaster about to fall. Next big item for Pride. Boots of Kurthalas.
Continuing to stack up this Blade. And the Blade can even stay in this harassment for quite long with all those regen rings. Has to back up now a little. Is this a Dreadlord play? That is all the rage nowadays in China. But Lucifer's not going for it yet, making Destroyer form upgrade. And nothing else so far.
Yeah, the altar stays empty. For now. He has the resources for it and the supply. Maybe he's gonna move down the middle. Level 3 for the Shadow. That's rather quick here. New wave as well. Kodo's coming. Headhunter upgrade. TC is out as well. And it is the Pit Lord.
Wow. Haven't seen that in a long time. And the Temple. I love this.
Ooh,
the mass damage reduction strat. And with that, you want to go for armor upgrades as well, for even more damage reduction. It's a little bit memey, but it's funny. Suddenly nothing deals damage anymore. Comes with a downside, though, that also your damage isn't exactly the greatest.
And you have no disable. That's the biggest downside, I think.
Absolutely.
Not having silence or sleep. There is a lot of DPS loss on the Blade Master, of course, thanks to Hall of Terror and Banshee Curse. He needs a Torrent Totem against this. But he finds the fight before this. Oh, scroll the
Book of the Dead here
Book
coming
of
in.
the Dead, exactly.
And fighting against that without Dispel as the Orc here is very difficult. TC dropping lower, but the Lich not going for the Nova. Using it now onto one of the Kodo Beasts. Pit Lord in the front. There we go. Howl of Terror on basically everything. And the Scroll of the Beast as well. Very imbalanced now with the damage of the two armies. This is a fight that the Orc cannot win. He has to get out here without losing too much. Trying to save that Kodo, but it's so slow. There's no aura yet from the TC. He's moving into position for a stomp, but he doesn't have the mana. Uh-oh, Invul transferred. Keeps the third hero alive here for a moment at least.
Oh boy, that was a damage swing if I ever saw one. Howl of Terror into Scroll of the Beast. Doesn't get much better than this. Lightning Shield could be potentially good for the Pit Lord in the mass of Headhunters. Mana Potion now. The Blade Master's damage is sick with the Kodo Aura 2 and all these items he has, plus 31. Was that the moment for Lucifer? He used the Book of the Dead and the Scroll of the Beast.
Pretty much, but I mean, he won that fight, right? And he lost like nothing. I think he literally lost nothing. And in the meantime, across the map, he's getting his own expansion up. Already around halfway done. And his main force in the north is still keeping the Orc busy here, forcing him, of course, to remain up here, being ready to defend. Blade Master super stacked, but no invul on him.
Okay, here's the Lightning Shield that I mentioned before. Howl of Terror into everything. Blade Master affected as well. Nice stomp, oh boy. But only level 1. Blade Master has the time to take up the statues. Oh, misses the crit. The Banshee comes in at the perfect time. Gets the statue in the end anyway, but he invested more time into that than he wanted to.
And yeah, you can see it here with the Curse and the Howl. There's just no damage towards those Banshees pretty much. DK's got a bit more coils left for healing. The Pit Lord dropping very low. He wants to go for that hero kill with the End Snare and the Windwalk coming in. This is actually working out really well. Perfectly timed. Hex and Snare, everything. DK finds another kill on his way out. One more Fiend. Oh, does make it home safely. Nice hero kill there by Pride. That was well done. He does also scout the expansion in the south, but that tells him, uh-oh, this is not a good position for me at all.
Yep. Exactly. Pit Lord needs some time to get back, but in the meantime, he has, as we said, the Banshees for damage mitigation. Did the Kodo eat? Yes, so Lucifer has perfect vision on that as well, and Dust is like, Pride is like, this shall not happen to me ever again. I need my walkers to dispel.
Gonna be a little while though, before he has 2 out, and the upgrade as well. With a Tiny though, and the tech on the way, it's going to be definitely in Pride's interest to prolong this game. Drag this to 70 versus 70 supply territory, but Lucifer's already at 67. Had banked up so much money earlier on. Pit Lord's coming back.
Yeah, that transition into walkers might take a little too long. Abomination's out as well. Second one coming. Needs another Ziggurat coming now, and then he will be at 80 soon. A creep check would be disastrous for Pride now.
There was a fiend in the stomach, so I'm really surprised that he's doing this so obviously.
Love the
Master
shade,
already
by the
kinda
way,
hurt.
against the Blade Master all the time. Curse immediately on the blade as well. Quick fingers by Lucifer. And the pity is back.
A-bomb in front, and Snare would love to get the Devour off, but the Kodo can't really reach. And now we have no mass curse coming out. No, yeah, now we do. Curse and Howl of Terror. There's so little damage in this Orc army, struggling to find any kills. Fiend's getting healed up. Nice, the Kodo got a Devour off. That's what he needed, but guess what? There's a second Abomination here as well. And he has to run now. TC almost surrounded here in the middle of everything, but does make it away. Berserker will not be so lucky. Once again, Pride down to 44 supply when this Headhunter falls. And 70 for Lucifer.
Yep.
Overtowering him here hard.
And going up to 80. Mana Stone on the Death Knight. Invul to keep him safe. Good damage on that Lich. The transition is on the way and the Expo is running. Dispel upgrade now. Renders the Pit Lord, not really useless, as he has quite some damage with Cleave.
Yeah, but the Dispel is a fairly rare commodity here. He has one Walker, so that's kind of like 2 Dispels. That's it. And the Pit Lord can spam that Howl, so can the Banshee spam the Curse.
That is correct.
This is like the perfect army for Lucifer.
Ooh,
78. Oh my god.
Attack upgrades coming as well. Blade Master, what can he do? Trying to find some kills. Or the Banshee. Good. That was a nice kill. But only 2 supply, of course. This is an Orc army without the Blade Master, trying to get away with Speed Scroll. Does he want to dispel something? Yeah, just gets the Raider. And the big one, Greater Healing number 2. 1000 HP. And the Blade Master's slowed down too much.
Level 4 for the Lich. +4 intelligence right there.
Forces are under attack.
I'd love to have a counter. How often you said that?
It's really good, Neo. It's +60 mana right there. +4 damage.
You know what's quite
Plus
good as
mana.
well? Cleave against Workers. Because the Lich can now follow this up with the Nova soon. Actually, runs away in time. Even Ghouls in this. Blade Master being cursed again. Only aiming for the Fiends. The Walkers being sniped immediately has to use a potion. But there are a lot of Berserkers here. Howl been dispelled. But the cooldown is not too long.
Taking a decent fight though with a massive stomp coming in against the Fiends. Pride fighting his way back into this. He's taking out the Destroyers quickly, but he's gonna lose the Kodo here as well. Howl of Terror coming in once again. Having issues still dealing with this undead force. His damage it doesn't seem to be there. The Banshees actually have Curse turned off, or not an autocast rather. Otherwise it would be even lower damage. A-bomb taken out. Blade Master dropping low with a level up. Has to be careful. Invul popped. And with that, we'll be safe for a couple of seconds at least. Koi once again onto the Pit Lord. The Mega Tank in the front line. Spirit Link being applied. But there's so much damage here from those 1-0 Fiends. And so many of them indeed. Last Raider gets taken out, but the Blade Master looking for the next hero kill. He found that one earlier already, but he's cursed. He's howled. He's not critting for much here, if he's critting at all.
He's taking so much damage. There's the shade all the time. Town portal to get out. But that's, of course, a... Oh, kill on the TC. GG by Pride. And yeah, Pride was doing well. Winning one more map than everyone was expecting, I guess. So shout out to him. But in the end, Lucifer winning his series, bringing the 2-1 victory in the first set to mTw.
Yeah, as we of course expected, but taking the map there. Very well done by the young American. Is he young? I don't know. I'm just going to say he is.
Yeah, unfortunately, we only see this game of his. Gotta restart my Warcraft real quick to get the window mode. And yeah, the next game is coming up. We have 3 more 1-on-1s and 1 more 2-on-2. OC versus Cash, Acid Rain versus Hawk, and Hitman versus Check. I am looking forward to see Hitman. This guy might be up for quite a few surprises here. We go into a little break. to give the players some time to set up the games and stuff, and the admins, of course, as well. And rest a little because we're streaming for 5.5 hours already. Much more to come at the last day of March Madness here at Back to Warcraft. Stay tuned. Next game in this clan war, Dust is down 1-2, but got a surprised map win from Pride over Lucifer. Can OC win a few maps here as well? He's up against Cash. It's Orc versus Night Elf. OC, of course, being the Night Elf player. Here we have the player US versus Russia. Kind of an eternal battle as well, huh? But a little more different than the Chinese-Korean wars we usually have.
I know, the Russians definitely lost. Russians definitely lost in 1990. I mean, let's be serious. Russians, you are losers. I'm gonna regret that in Berlin. 100 kg gives me smack.
Yep.
What are you saying?
You kind of like that, so it's gonna be fun. For me, at least. Maybe I will help them, mTw guys. OC in blue in the upper left. Why is there no US flag for him?
Maybe you can try with the Confederate flag. Do we have that?
Dude, I feel like you're getting tired. Starting the nonsense again.
No, it's like, you know, we had super serious mode WGL earlier, but now it's W3IL, man. Everything goes.
Still the biggest clan league in the West. So we have a Huntress build here, as it seems, and a Blade Master on Cash's side.
Did we already say thanks to our newest sub, Neo? Newest resub?
Yes, we did, but you can do it again for sure.
Cav-like. Sounds like Kevlar. Thank you very much. Did you know that Kevlar was invented by a woman?
No.
I learned that from Joe Rogan's special. Stand-up special.
Oh, is it good?
Apparently also invented computer coding or some form of it. Amazing. Amazing.
Double Ancient of War. Mass hunts. What a surprise with the Keeper of the Grove on OC side. So there is a timer on this. Otherwise, Cash will just overwhelm him. But you can transition into mass archers. That should be fine.
So the Blade is scouting things out, but so far, no luck. Was looking for AOW at the Merc camp. But that's not where it is. Is it Entangle first?
Gotta zoom in on that hero overlay. So close. It is Entangle first, yes. So bye-bye peons soon.
Oh, there's one. Really annoying. Is the Blade Master just gonna walk home to deal with this, or what's he gonna do? Seems like he's walking home. One peon down, 2 peons down. Cash's gonna have to go for a war mill here. Oh, yeah. There we go. I knew it!
Pretty early. You spent quite some time with Cash, huh? In Shanghai, you knew him inside out now?
What? How does that make sense?
But you know him so well. You spend a lot of time...
You're trying to say that we are gay together? And that's a bad
you
thing,
just
yeah?
connected. Whatever.
I did fall in love with his
Hat,
actually.
Yeah. 3rd kill. 4th kill, actually. Man, that's some pretty good harass.
Yeah, and the Blade Master came home to defend, but kind of wasted, really, because by the time he was there was no man on the Keeper anymore anyways, so he couldn't do anything anymore. So, honestly, this early game for Cash did absolutely nothing so far.
That's correct. 0 experience on the Blade, 0 items. But of course, the tech is quite a bit faster, as OC still didn't start things yet, but he has 4 hunts now. What do you think? Just mass or AP push?
I'd like to see an expansion. But it's not his style, right?
Not really, though. I'm kind of used to seeing him on small maps.
There we go. Expo.
Okay.
I knew it.
Mr. Know-It-All Remo today.
Yeah. I mean, every day, but today I pointed out.
Good one. Good one is also this Entangle Surround. quite easy to do. Can he pop him out? Don't think so. Shouldn't be
Throw
enough.
speed?
Not
doesn't have
popping it. Doesn't even have it. Deny or no deny? Deny.
Nice. Nice.
Shadowhunter second. Only grunts. Still doesn't have the lumber for the tier 2 buildings. Despite the war mill.
Entangle. Does he get the surround? Not trying.
Just
there we go.
uses a
Next
second
next
entangle.
kill.
Indeed. Man, Dust. Oh, again a deny. That was good by Cash. So far, Dust is playing way better than expected. But of course, this is the big time for the massing Night Elf player. We do have an expo up here. And the tech is coming, so not really reliant on any kind of push here.
And honestly, this is looking good for him. It's looking really good. Shadowhunter coming out. Did he see the Huntresses going in Shadow Meld here?
Not sure. I think so.
Serpent Wards first. And yeah, dude, Cash is not in a good position at all. 0 experience for him.
Yeah, and the expo's up. Without being
There we
punished
go, Hunter's
at all.
backstab. And gets the next gun, probably.
Serpent Ward's only level 1. Creeps are attacking him as well. Oh, boulder toss on this blade, so he can't deny this one though. Man, OC, this is looking really good for him. Beast 3 only now. Entangle once more. Yikes! This is water on the mills for all the Night Elf haters.
Looking forward to chat.
In 3 minutes for sure. Level 2. Finally Beastery up. Finally no mana on the Keeper anymore.
I think this game is over.
But just mass hunts. Expo's making his way over. Thank you, Apo Skillburn, for the 27-month resub.
One more entangle.
Yep.
Where are those grunts? I think you could even try to go for this camp now. Just pull it out a little. Maybe with treants. 0 experience actually still for Cash.
How long are we into this game? Gotta check that. 7 minutes 30. This is the first bit of experience for the mTw player. He's getting pretty overwhelmed this far. Easy expansion for OC, easy tier 2 for OC. Of course, the Keeper's best buddies, the Alchemist.
A player's forces are under attack.
One of mana stealing. I feel like he needs more than that though.
Really? You do?
I kind of do. To be honest.
There is a Torrent Totem coming. Cash kind of forgot a little about the burrow. But at least he gets Raiders for a little more control. But it's of course time for the Keeper to rise up to level 3. Ring of Regen, man. The Team Dust is getting blessed by the Regen. 2 upgrade coming. And additional income. Cash is not in a position to A, counter expand, or B, push this tree.
He's not even trying. Not going for the peon move out. Seeing walkers. Pretty rare to see nowadays in this matchup, if we look towards China, where it's all about Shaman with Purge nowadays. And Neo's favorite, the Lightning Shield.
True. You know what OC's favorite is? The flute.
Hunts.
Yeah, Hunts of course, and the flute for his Hunts. Nice addition. +2 on every single one of them. But Pendant of Energy is good for Cash as well. So OC, he doesn't have to push or break this now, but he has 2-0 upgrades now. He got the flute, so it's basically 3-0.
Player's forces are under attack.
And let's have some fun in Cash's base.
How's Cash supposed to hold this, man?
That's
I know
a very
Cash
good
though. I know what he's gonna do. He's gonna Hex. No, wait, he doesn't have Hex. Okay, normally Cash would go for Hero Focus, but he doesn't have Hex, right?
Oh, he was... no, he doesn't. He was struggling so hard to get this Beastery up. And now it's gone. And he's supply stuck. And the peons are suffering.
It's damage from the Hunts, dude. Ouchie.
Super sick. Reinforced defenses now, but only after losing 2 burrows.
Yeah, that's an excellent attack right there.
Cash
2 burrows, the shop, and the bestiary. Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ almighty.
And 2-1 upgrade is finished. More hunts. He's broke upkeep now. Fully mining from the second base.
Players' forces are under attack.
Cash needs levels, but of course Twisted is kind of the best map for levels. But will he have the time? I feel like OC is going to a shop, get some scrolls, and then destroy this base again.
I think so too. Ruined bracers. Not what he was hoping for either. Again. Close to double level 3 though. That's gonna be a big deal. OC this time moving towards the possible expansion position, not the main base. Thank you very much, Stoltor, with the 10 months. He says, everybody loves Keeper Hunts, right? Hell yeah.
Everybody who's cheering for Dust, for sure. Scroll protection used. The Blade Master is in a world of trouble. Gay. Man, Dust equalizing this clan war. OC completely overwhelming Cash. Like, there was no chance for him in this game at all.
Yeah, it was just a little too careless. He gave that Keeper the perfect opening there. And 0 experienced Blade Master. Didn't go for any kind of mercenary pull or whatever. Super uninspired. Was just not giving enough respect to the Keeper and Hunts.
To that, and this was to be expected. Like, kind of everyone knows OC. Maybe in Russia not too much, but I don't know. This is absolutely what you have to expect. Kind of weird.
Yeah, absolutely. But Twisted Metal is probably the best map for Keeper Mass Hunts. As the Blade Master just can't creep, basically. Or if he can, then it's only very little camps.
Maybe the harassing Keeper surprised him because he was so far away. And then there were like 4 entangles, 4 kills before he, like 3 kills before he reached his base again, I think.
Yeah. And okay, Amazonia we go. It's also not too bad of a Keeper map though. I mean, if you go for... is he actually still going to go Hunts opening here?
Yeah.
Despite how good Lightning Shield Creep is?
Yep.
You sure?
100%. Want to bet?
Okay, what if he doesn't do it?
I'm gonna buy a 6er in Berlin.
No.
I'm
Double
not
shot
singing...
of Sturm.
Huh?
Double shot of Sturm for you.
No way.
Yeah.
Strorum, what the fuck is into you now? Did you try that with your little friends in Mainz? Now you're feeling hardcore?
Dude, we used to do that when we were younger, actually. That was not a good idea. I mean, it won't kill you.
Remember the time we drank Strorum Coke with DeLorean?
I wasn't there.
No?
No.
At the faculty team house? Oh boy.
I don't think so. When I was there once, I don't think DeLorean was there.
Okay. One of a kind evening with him always. Like we were at Wiener Platz where the faculty building was. And there's quite a few hobos around. And of course we were sitting outside because it was summer and it was warm and we were drinking. And some of those homeless people came to us and asked for a drink. And DeLorean offered them Strorum Coke, which is 83% or something of alcohol.
Yeah.
And the homeless people said, no way, dude, we're fucked up. But that's not what we do. Denied this.
DeLorean, he was something special.
He still is. Kindergartner now. Who?
What?
Yes.
They allow that near children.
That. Wow.
That kind of behavior. No, I'm just exaggerating, of course. But whenever I saw DeLorean, not only in person, but also on photos or whatever, he was drunk. Like,
Yeah. Pretty much, yeah. Dude, this is a tavern build, by the way. This is weird.
you were saying you was going keeper hunts, weren't you?
Yeah, too bad you didn't take that bet. Would have been a free sixer for you.
I mean, I did say yes. What the hell? OC. He has expanded his strategies. His range of strategies.
What is it then?
Beastmaster?
That would be quite old school. This must be a bug. Like, OC is never playing archers.
He is now.
Okay. We have a Blade Master against this normal opening again. On
Right.
cash.
Is he gonna use lightning shield creep or is he just gonna ancient of war creep this?
Goes for 2 archers. So... I really don't know, man.
I say no lightning shield creep. You wanna bet that sixer?
Nah, I'm done now. I think I'm out of luck today.
Which sixer would you have gotten?
For you,
Yeah.
Bex.
That could be a lot worse. It's like,
Hate that.
what? It's okay. But I mean, I drink like any kind of beer.
I know.
Oh no, the worst beer you could get me, which I shouldn't say because if you're ever gonna get me a beer, it's that one. Is Bitburger.
Oh, yeah, I hate that as well.
Gross.
Especially no, except for the 1 week when they were sponsoring Creep Jack on Rocket Beans, then it was a very good beer. Apart from that. Okay, Alchemist first. I actually like that a lot.
Is under siege.
Well, not too much control, but pretty good damage against early grunts. But there aren't too many grunts.
So you
but
want to
super fast
outdamage a
creeping.
Blade Master with 5+ armor, with heal selves.
Acid
that
Bomb is a
dead?
pretty potent spell.
He's not going heal spray, right? No way.
He's going mass hunts now. Cash sees this. Cancels the Moonwell though. With the first bit of CPS. If he had a keeper, this Moonwell wouldn't be destroyed. But it is now. Exchanging the wisps. Nicely done by OC. So
well,
Cash
this
again-
is certainly something I've never seen before. If this was Moon now, we'd be like, oh my god, that's so amazing!
Well, it still
Oh my
is.
God, the Alchemist!
Kind of Sonic style back in the day with Alchemist first.
Oh,
So you had-
on the ground. Surround, block. Oh.
The DPS on this Alchemist is pretty sick.
He's killing him, isn't he? He is! Lulz.
Yes. Doesn't even need Entangle. Gets a revenge kill with the Blade Master though, so this time Cash not without experience until the 8-minute mark. And the Mass Huntress production begins.
Oh, wow. So, I mean, Expo's gonna be pretty hard on this map, right? So it's just push?
I think so. Maybe AP push even.
No wisps anywhere on the map, though? Not yet. On paper, it should have been a lot easier to keep those grunts alive, since no entangle, but the first one still did die.
Yeah.
Oh, look how fast he is with the boot! Jesus Christ!
But there's no follow-up damage. Can he hunt him down alone? OC bringing this original content. Nice one, chat. Okay, not a kill, but at least down to 50%. Huntress hold the base. This time, though, no attack on the peons. Cash again going Raider Walker.
A player's force
Well, against an Alchemist, it kind of makes sense, right?
blowing my nose, sorry.
Oh, okay, so I didn't see that. Hunter's creeping in the meantime. Level 2.6 here. Blade Master and Shadowhunter both level 1. And until he has... Oh, he's teching now. Huh. Didn't get that much done in the early OC.
Forces are under attack.
Blade Master once again coming in here. Check things out. Doesn't have to worry about the entangle here. So much more comfortable early game for him. Would be a big last hit. Oh, but there is the dust. Last hit goes to the Night Elf. With a bouncing glaives, I think. Maybe.
That's level 3 right here. And a big acid bomb can block if he wants to. Doesn't. There's wind block anyway.
A player's forces are under
It should
attack.
be fine. So Shadowhunter needs levels, of course, to defend the upcoming push that is... like... You can't prevent this... Wait, he's expanding? OC really plays a little different than usual.
Yeah. Oh, coming in here for the Jack. This will be a big last hit. See if he can get it. He gets it! LOLs!
Wow. OC is
And the
playing-
item.
And he kills another grunt. OC is
2-0
playing
OC. Let's go.
really good, man. He's not giving Cash any space. He's right in his face, not afraid of anything. Super aggressive.
Oh, Jenny Brenzelberg. You gotta show us the good beers of Berlin soon. What are you saying? Sterni Betzer. No, Sterni. Sterni is a beer, I guess. Do you know Sterni beer?
Nope. So what is Cash supposed to do? He's at 37 supply. The Alchemist is super fast, super powerful. And the Blade Master is still without crit. He has him on a
2-0
leash.
A player's forces are under attack.
0-0. Now time to get back and get that expo up. And then mass up to 60 supply and push, I think.
Cash could creepjack the expansion attempt, though. He hasn't seen it yet, I think. But he's on Amazonia. He's pretty much close by always.
He sees it now. Shadowhunter's still busy and a little hurt, but he has the time and a replenishment potion. Well, Blade Master is revealed though, so can't do anything. Hunters have an easy time creeping this alone. Scroll of the Beast.
Oh
yeah.
my god, Scroll the Beast. Is he really winning this 2-0? Are you serious?
Blade Master again. It took him 8 minutes and 45 seconds to get to level 2.
Well, Shadow's gonna be level 3 here.
Yeah.
Serpent Ward's really good against these hunts.
Ooh, acid bump again, this time with Spirit Link though. So, yeah, I like the Walker play against this non-Keeper of the Grove stuff.
At the sharp blade gets a heal scroll. That's really big. Trying to surround against the grunt here. Oh, he gets it!
Ooh. Nice
see.
move by the Hunters. And Scroll of the Beast now. Oh, dispelled for a lot of it. +5 on these 3 Hunters though. And the Archer in the back. Alchemist going crazy in Chemical Rage, but feels like Cash got this under control now. Yeah, TP out. 1 more kill, but couple of losses. This Hunter survives at 27.
And this was a 3-for-1 trade. 3 grunts for 1 huntress. But it was a scroll of healing. It was a scroll of protection, and it was pretty much the SH's entire mana bar.
He has a clarity and the
Player's
replenishment
forces
though.
are under attack.
And now heal scroll and protection scroll on the Alki side. I think he just has to survive this push. Then you should be... Oh, he's only mining with 1 Wisp here. That's not good.
Yeah, and surviving this is not going to be easy. He has 7 huntresses. It's not that much, honestly.
Scroll of the Beast is gone. There's a little distraction now, so he can start mining for a bit. So many Serpent Wards on level 2 though. Alchemist tanking everything. Scroll of Protection must be dispelled. There it is. Oh my god. Getting all of it with that dispel. Getting also 3 units off of Cash though. But now he's under the knife and under the net and under the ground.
And that should probably be that. Now chasing further with the ensnares. Easy kill. Has plenty of damage against the tree as well, who's already half HP. And that Expo will be taken out. Not really worth the investment.
Absolutely not. Only 200 gold remaining, but he has the Alchemist back from the tavern.
A player's forces are under attack.
Alright, not giving this game up yet.
Only the mana stealing this time. The cash looks good now. This level 3 Shadowhunter was quite a game changer. OC still stuck to Huntress.
Are under attack.
Level 5 Alk. Okay. That's something.
It's pretty good, actually. It's gonna be hard to get to level 6 and beyond. Should be pretty well controlled with 3 raiders. Lots of rune braces, right? Or is it just me? Yeah. Like,
Nobody can make use of them.
no, like seriously, they only drop when nobody uses them really. Or can use them.
Oh, level 4 Shadow now as well. Cash is pretty strong right here. Moving south. Finds the Night Elf. Acid Bomb didn't hit too much, I guess. And in we go. Spirit Link making everything fairly tanky. Everything's attacking the Blade Master here, but he is making it safely towards further back. Heals go on both sides, but the Huntresses are melting away here against the Serpent Wards, against this fully fleshed out tier 2 Orc army.
Wind of Mana Stealing being used here to get another Acid Bomb rockin', but that's about like 9 supply about to die here. Blade Master survives. Oh, he's chasing with the Invul. No. Ah, there's a level up that might save him. And to Windwalk. Didn't get the dust though. But yeah, should be fine now. GG! Not gonna be a 2-0 here. mTw strikes back and Cash strikes back as well. Making it a 3-2 for mTw again. But now map choice for OC.
Was looking a little promising there for a while. Expo was coming up, he had the 50 supply hunts. But that's not good enough. You need more. You need 70, and maybe then. And the Alchemist was like, okay. But he's not quite a keeper.
Alright, game 3. Decision time in the second match here. Dust versus mTw. So, what was vetoed? I forgot. CH?
I think Terranos earlier?
Okay, not sure.
Something.
Maybe admins will tell us. Is the game up already? Ah. Didn't know.
Yes.
My Warcraft crashed and I gotta restart. So, Northern Isles is the last map. Either Dust equalizes or mTw runs away with a 5-3 score. Of course, you need 8 points to win the clan war, but every point counts towards the playoffs.
So here we go. Second 3-mapper in a row. Dust certainly putting up a fight here today. Cash, though, of course, still the big favorite.
What does he have in store for us on Northern Isles? I guess mass hunts. But what is Cash's reaction? Cash's creep route, and how aggressive will he be and how early? Oh, is it maybe a Farseer? Ah, it's gonna barracks now, right? Yeah. So no super fast tech. think I haven't seen Cash with a Farseer too often, did I?
No, I don't think so. Still a fan of the blade. What was Cash's score at WGL? It was really close, right? It was 2-3, I think.
I think so too.
In the
He
group stage.
almost defeated Infi, right? Like, was 2-1 or so?
Yeah, I think it was really close for him to get out of the groups. But he didn't manage.
Yeah.
Foggy was the only European, as so often, to get out of those group stages. It's amazing, right? How Foggy always delivers.
Yeah.
All the other Europeans have massive issues, but for Foggy it always works.
Yeah.
Always.
Always going into playoffs as well.
He's the only player in all of GCS/WGL who always made playoffs, right?
Yeah. He missed the first edition because it was just restricted to Korea and China. But apart from that, every time he attended GCS, and that was every other edition than the first one, he made it to the playoffs. Like, completely crazy.
Yeah, so impressive.
So, Hunter's opening. What?
But not yet the first place. He was so close once against TH. You remember that final game on Last Refuge? When there were like 25 militia defending the
Players'
push.
forces are under
That was
attack.
such a crazy series.
TH was absolutely crazy.
Good times, good times.
So,
Who's
Gripping
gonna be the
Star-
next WGL finalist, Neo?
Huh?
Who's gonna be next WGL's finalists?
I don't really know, man. There's supposed to be a patch soon that could change everything.
I mean, PTR first, right? We don't know how that lasts, how long. How long it takes until Nettie's.
Well, I guess Linguagua is quite a big favorite. Everyone knows that.
Yeah, of course, but I mean, aside from him,
Aside from him. Probably TH. Seems to be in shape again and with a lot of solutions. Infi is in crazy shape, but, that changes from time to time. Yeah, hard to judge. So Keeper didn't get that much done as he did on Twisted, because the Blade Master was right next to him.
Town is under siege.
Oh, and the Grunt in the south,
Yeah.
looking for the expansion, finds a Wisp.
Nice. Good
It's
play by
probably not
Cash.
supposed to be right now. He wants to go into mass hunts first and then expand later.
A
Never
player's
bad to have a
forces
Wisp
are
there.
under
He's been
attack.
scared away now. T2, of course, for Cash has started. OC nowhere near.
He's trying to run down this Grunt, right? There's like nothing else for him to do on the map right now. He's got to entangle first. He can't really creep. Boots time? Nope.
Yep, on the blade.
Blade has the boot.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
Now have fun running away, Keeper of the Grove.
Old school Blade Master.
You might have 4 legs, but you're not wearing these beautiful pair of boots.
He moves so fast with the boots. It's like kind of rare not to see nowadays.
And Tangle keeps him at bay, though. For now. And actually, this Grunt down to little less than half HP. Now with the speed scroll, saves him. Buying more time for this tech. Burrows are finished as well, so more Grunts. And again, as it was on Amazonia, the Echo was not affected by this Keeper play.
Yeah, and no Grunts lost either. So Cash playing a much more careful game. Much better early than especially the first map was. 3 hunts in the main. Can't really dive the burrows though. That's too dangerous, I guess.
Shadowhunt is second, the obvious choice. Question
A
is,
player's forces are under attack.
Lodge or Totem afterwards. Okay, he's starting the siege now, at least a little. With 3 hunts though. He can easily repair. Will take a few HP, but then we'll exchange the peons. Keep it with boots now as well. Oh,
Town is under siege.
needs some repair actually. Entangle prevents this. It's not enough, is it? He gets 2 kills, almost 2 kills. If he only had Treants now. But he doesn't.
A player's forces are under attack.
Cash is trying his best to not lose peons and repair this. Oh, it's so close. But he gets it in the end. Whoa. But the altar is down. I never thought this would work, but the keeper is in a world of trouble. But with Entangle again, safe.
So now it's kind of up to OC, I guess, to keep on the pressure. Don't let Cash creep too much, but the keeper first has to go back to the main. Bought his own pair of boots, by the way.
Town is under siege.
And trying to go for the expansion. This is the Blade Master, but with Entangle. It's not gonna be so easy.
Should still be enough. If he's committing to it. And... Oh, actually... No, has to windwalk out. No Sentinel upgrade. Otherwise he could have maybe entangled him again. Finally some time. Or, yeah. Now it's time for the SH to start creeping. We have a totem again. Late Beastery. And he's not rebuilding the altar. Potion of Greater Mana. Nice! And the Keeper is only level 1, man. He has Entangle now. Plenty of Windwalk. Yep, but he has no mana. Oh, he does have mana.
Blade Master.
What the
Blade
hell?
Master.
Cash is losing his first hero and he has no altar.
He has no altar. Oh my god. You're right. I thought that altar kill wasn't gonna matter anyways.
Player's forces are under
Lol.
Of course, you can revive him from the tavern, but that's quite expensive and should be the expansion.
Isn't it cost the same basically because you wouldn't have to go for an altar?
What?
I mean, Blade Master. I like that one. Blade Master revive plus the altar cost that basically could get him back from the tavern. Right?
Yeah, but time is money also, you know?
Yeah, but it's much slower this way. What the hell are you talking about?
Yeah, so the altar build is more expensive because it takes more time.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
Man,
I'm agreeing now.
Oh, okay. Alright, good.
All of a sudden, Keeper level 3, another Ring of Regen. Man, these Dust guys have a Ring of Regen hack, I'm pretty sure by now.
A player's forces are under attack.
He's making
That altar is level 3 though. With that greater mana from earlier. But quite a few of these units are hurt already. Is it tier 2 alchemist time? Looks like it.
Okay, thank you very much, Tuck713, for the sub. Alchemist it is. Tree slowly moving over. But yeah, there should be no way this expansion stays up, right? Blade Master coming back soon though. Acid Bomb.
Bots are really good. He could just cancel this expansion here and fall back.
He wants the kills. It's like 9 supply about to die. Oh, that heal wave was good. And now the Blade Master joins it. It's still so much stuff here dying. Does he kill the Expo in the end?
Everything.
He has to outweight the Serpent Wards, I guess. Oh my god, Cash's entire army just gone.
But the Expo stays up.
Yeah, quite surprised about that as well. But yeah, that was expensive. Really expensive.
Yeah, cost him the greater mana also.
And time to entangle. And time to walk over. He's gonna be at 50 supply very soon again. It's no problem, really.
Okay, so what's the play here? Cash trying to keep his expansion safe with his positioning. Merchant items are very important to your heal scrolls. And it's exactly where Cash wants to go.
Okay, but that won't be allowed. There are no money really for a heal scroll. It would be nice for him for sure.
Oh, the Raider! Oh, quick reaction by Cash. Ooh, that was important.
So Expo is up. Didn't pay off. He's going for it. 54 supply. OC is up against an Orc army again. 2 Raiders. And still a lot of mana on this Shadow Hunter. Dispel against the Entangle fast, but won't save the raid, but the heal wave does. And again, man, 4 Serpent Wards. He's so quick with them.
Going for the Blade Master now, but that didn't work. Cash holding with Serpent Wards only, kind of.
Yeah. 5 wards now. He can't chew through this. He doesn't have to. His expo is up as well. Upgrades coming in now. He is at tier 2, of course, so he can do something different, but he won't, most likely. That gives
As
cash.
I said, he could have just canceled this expansion, fall back, mass 70, and then roll over him, perhaps.
A player's forces are under attack.
Loses the level 1 blade, has to wait for the altar. Get the level 1 blade back then, and still he's winning this. How insane.
Oh, Vamp Aura.
Scourge Bone Shine.
Yep. And the heal scroll on top of it.
This is looking fine for cash. This is looking excellent for cash. OC only now going into upkeeps. So late.
Yeah, he needs items as well. Like, he is in dire needs of heal scrolls. Maybe even with level 4 SH. That's the key level for him. Maybe he can get him, though. He knows how strong this guy is. No TP. Can he pop him out somehow? Acid bomb. Oh, no, he's still stuck. Cash has to pop the invul, the big one, I guess. Was it? I'm not so sure.
Well, it's a small one actually, so the SH gets away. 1 grunt will be falling, but it's certainly better than the SH had.
Oh, heal scroll and protection scroll on cash as well. 60 supply. He could still do this, OC.
But there's a shop here. So much mana for the Shadow. He's got 2 scrolls still in his inventory, but not yet with the ward setup. Where are the wards?
Not coming. He's out of mana. He can summon 1 more. The Vamp Aura is so good right now against this AoE. Oh, nice ethereal form too. Shadow Hunter gets a potion, and with that, he can deflect OC again. That's level 3 blade.
Crit for 68.
This is still not over though. OC continues to push with the heal scroll this time, maybe? Is it ready? Yep, he got it.
Oh, everything invisible. Does he realize? Trying to go for the Alchemist kill. But no. Nah.
Okay, Cash's Expo though is running and running and
Are
running.
under attack.
Close. Oh, he kind of mistimed the burrow, so he's gonna save some gold now, if he wants to or not. Is there anything fancy in the marketplace? Not really. Oh, but the Book of the Dead is sweet. Huh? Rune Bracers,
Rune
yes,
Bracers.
for sure. So OC is trying it again, this time with Wisps. I like that against the Spirit Link. And the mana in general.
Alright, even in supply. That's not what the Night Elf wants. He is up by upgrades though.
Quick Dispel against the next Entangle. Spirit Link apply now. He has 1-1. 0-0 on Cash's side. No tower by Cash. Is this the big mistake? He's turning around after a little damage. Keeper has plenty of mana to use. Did we see like treants in this game, by the way? I can't remember seeing some.
There's 2 over there in the corner. Big Mass dropping low again, but here comes the Book of the Dead, and the Wisps
Entangle.
aren't here anymore.
Dispelled once more. Spirit Link once more. But there's also no mana. He rages against him. Ooh, and Snare keeps him alive. Level 5 Shadow Hunter. This could turn things around. OC is still at 54. Cash as well, but everything's dropping low. The Shadow Hunter is in a surround heal wave, but that was the last one. Does he have the damage to fight through this? Entangle for the 2nd, 3rd, 4th time. I can't count that high, but he says, oh, can't save him anymore. He tried everything, but he doesn't. Revenge kill on the Alchemist looks like it gets it.
Alright, he gets the hero kill, but Cash still at 55 supply with more than 1,000 gold. Could easily get the shadow back from the tavern right away. And OC down to 37 only.
Hunter's production is quite quick, but the problem is constantly holds this. And okay, the alchemist comes back now. Cash has... does he have the gold? Now he does. That was an expensive buyback.
He's got the monies. He's fine. He's not using the heal salves though. Buddy, heal salves, please.
He'll scroll. It's more convenient. You only have to click once.
Ah, right. It's not doesn't cost that much APM.
Yoko.
That's true. What?
You only click once. Yoko.
Ah,
Instead of
I was thinking
YOLO.
Yoko Ono.
You know?
What? Yeah, Neo, you're smart as always. It proves.
This Expo is getting wrecked in seconds. OC backstabbing him a little, but oh, actually he's repairing against it. But the question is for how long. Raiders hold against the Huntress here. Oh, he's abandoning the expansion. Wants to win the fight first with a mana potion and the Scourge Bone Chimes. That looks to be okay for him. Alchemist is doing some damage, but I'm okay. Can't go for acid bombs at the moment. It's low on mana. Healing is provided by that mana potion. He's going for that hero focus again. And this time no potions anymore, but the heal wave, as I said. Alchemist is dropping low as well. Everything is standing against OC. What's going to die first? Shadow Hunter, or can he save this Alchemist? No. Ensnare versus no Ensnare. Entangle maybe. Oh, crit. And nice save, almost. Acid bomb, dead. Both heroes dead again, but the keeper is in a surround once more. GG by OC, well played as well. The favorite prevails once again, but once again it's closer than expected.
Absolutely. OC putting up a good fight. Cash perhaps not respecting the hunts enough in the first game. But yeah. Still good enough for the favorites here to make it through, but only 4-2 so far their lead. And is Hawk gonna be the next game, or?
We're not 100% sure. It could be Hawk versus Acid Rain in a Human Mirror, or Hitman versus Check in an Orc versus Night Elf. That will most likely be a little different than the mass hunt from OC. Hitman kind of my dark horse here in this clan war. And of course we're gonna have the 2-on-2 as well. So 3 more series in this clan war. mTw versus Dust. We go into a little break and we'll be right back. Best of 3, number 3. mTw goes into this with a 4-2 lead. And man, this is maybe the second most one-sided game we have on the table. We had, of course, Lucifer versus Pride already, where we had this big surprise of Pride taking the map. Now, it's Hawk versus Acid Rain. Hawk, of course, a very established player, especially in Human Mirror. He has been one of the best in the world for 4 to 5 years straight. Of course, not comparable with Infi and TH, but, you know, behind that, it's not too much. Or not too many players that can follow him. He's up against Acid Rain here from the USA. And he's like, Hawk is the big favorite.
Yeah, absolutely. Have we encountered Acid Rain anywhere before?
I know his name. I think I've seen him a bit in Zotac Cups back in the day. If that's him. I'm pretty sure it's him.
Like how way back?
Well, Zotac
2009 way back? Or?
10, 11, 12 maybe.
Okay, because I am not aware of the good gentleman. I don't think I've seen him before. In the yellow, here in the bottom right. I think Hawk's gonna expand here. What do you think about that?
Possible.
Or is he gonna
Could be a
troll with an MK? No.
Could be a pretty safe expansion as well with the Mercamp. I don't think he will expand right away. We have
No.
Archmage on both sides. No crazy Mountain King strategies by Hawk. Maybe I thought, okay, maybe he's a little ballsy and tries to, like, fancy strategies or something, but no. Standard here.
And Hawk actually going for a very fast scout tower. Super quick. Before the third farm even. In the early game and moving towards the mid game, it's all about water elemental control and shadow priests as well. Very good with the dispel early on. You want to creep up that merc camp quickly and keep on purchasing those shadow priests. And the berserkers as well are very nice. So yeah, this should certainly be the creep route.
Yeah. A perfect mirror at the moment. Lightning shield on the Archmage, of course. He will not move too close to not hurt the little militia here, but it helps a little with the rogue. And this will be fast level 2 here. Greater healing on the Russian side. The US. Oh, Hawk stole the Shadow Priest. Gets taken out, but that means no dispel for the American. Close. One more hit. Got it. And no healing. And didn't deny anything. That was a stressful situation, so props to not deny anything. Slippers as well. Big invul pot. Decent items for both.
Hawk getting his own Shadow Priest now, so he's gonna have a Shadow Priest advantage. Does that make him feel strong enough to go for this early expansion?
A player's forces
Or not?
The town is under siege.
Okay, he's moving back. Maybe just dealing with this one footman.
Making more peasants. He's already got enough lumber for attack easily, so this seems to be the expo.
No tech for Acid Rain as well.
Going for his own expansion.
Yeah.
Here we go. 2 base versus 2 base.
Whew, interesting. Haven't seen that in quite some time. Usually it's one player going for an expo, the other then trying to push it with a superior attack. This could mean tier 3 as well. Level 3 for Hawk with more mercs. Second Berserker, Ring of Protection for Acid Rain. Not the greatest inventory here for sure.
Hawk is a little bit faster, but not by too much. Yeah, I hope he's gonna be tier 3. I always love seeing the human mirror with a full tech tree. Triple hero, mortar teams, inner fire, knights, griffins. There used to be way back in the day some crazy human mirrors when this would happen, and then the opponent would try to counter griffins with gyros, and the guy facing the gyros would go for tanks for the barrage upgrade. Just super cool. I remember that game still very precisely. It was on Melting Valley, and I was losing my mind because like every single unit in the human arsenal was being displayed.
Nice. Quite some time, but if it was Melting Valley. Yeah. Hawk here with more water elementals. And the Berserker, who's tanking quite a bit. Acid Rain is diving for him, though. Gets some free hits on those footmen. And the Archmage especially, down to 50%.
Don't you miss Melting Valley, Neo?
Nope.
Such a well-balanced map. Especially for undead, so good.
A player's forces are under attack.
Oh, harassment continuing with those elementals, but...
Yeah. Nice save by Acid Rain, though. Not falling to the water elementals. And now Hawk's Archmage is in a little bit of trouble. Can they force the consumables already? Not really.
But Hawk's got the way better one with the with the healing. Of course, Invul is going to keep Acid Rain's AM safe for a while, but it's not really going to heal him up, is it?
That's correct. Therefore, he has the Shadow Priest, though. Ooh, didn't get the experience from the Water Elemental. Invested a lot of mana into dispelling it.
Yeah. And the double Shadow Priest here, so good for Hawk. Easy dispels right there.
With the Brilliance Aura, of course, a nice synergy as well. Brilliance Aura 1, of course.
With the Shadow Priest back then, I wonder if Blizzard wanted to have its own projectile, but the deadline was pushing. They're like, we don't have the projectile rendered yet. We don't have it in the game. Whatever. Just take the AM's projectile. It's fine. But what about the orb of fire? It's the same projectile. Dude, don't get on my nerves. Just use that projectile, okay? It's a good one. Don't annoy me right now, okay? I haven't had my coffee yet.
It certainly sounds like Blizzard, yes. Nice save by Acid Rain again. He's doing that for like the second or third time. But Hawk is running away in experience nevertheless. Has to deal with the Passons and the Water Elemental there, losing mining time.
That's of course also so expensive for the tech. Acid Rain isn't teching, Hawk is comfortably teching. Doesn't have to worry about anything back at home.
Level 4 already. This really hits hard now. Double Shadow Priest and level 2 Brilliance Aura. He didn't even use his Greater Heal Potion yet. He's just so good in those trades, killing way more workers here. His own expansion is up, uncontested the entire time. Straight up Human Mirror is against Hawk. So tough.
Yeah. You know who has been able to defeat him in the past though? Who was very proud to tell me? Atheist P. I'm 50-50 against Hawk all the time.
On ladder, on netties, I win all the time. And then they played in a tournament and the best of 3 lasted like 10 minutes or so and Hawk advanced. Yeah,
Always
but on ladder.
50-50. Always 50-50.
A player's forces are under
You know my nerves. It's only my nerves. But that differentiates a... Oh, flute. Differentiates a great player from a good player. Keeping those nerves at bay. Shredder for Hawk now to make to equalize the extra gold income. Tier 2 tech almost done for Acid Rain. Whoa, we just started this.
Blacksmith early. For what?
For rifle push?
player's
I don't know.
forces are under attack.
Upgrades?
Bring back Melting Valley. Hell no. Hell no. F the valleys. We don't want Melting Valley. We don't want Secret Valley. We have a really good map pool right now, guys. Leave it.
That's correct. Archmage close to 5. 1.5 levels ahead.
Pit Lord
second. Okay. Rain of Fire even. Is he going Mass Orb of Fire with this? Can he afford it with Cleave?
Please. Please, yes.
Decent AoE. Sends back the trolls here. Hawk about to lose one Shadow Priest. He's having fun now.
I'd love to see more Pit Lord and similar heroes on Northern Isles, you know, and then stack them up with a marketplace.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Oh, Ornamental kept alive. More trolls for Acid Rain, or more. Oh, but the other mercs for Hawk. Slow and heal and dispel. Rain of Fire again from the sky. Is finally level 4, but he's still one entire level behind. 2 more kills is level 5, or maybe even 3. 1. There we go. Level 3 Water Elementals.
Kaboom.
And level 2
Hello
here.
to Pit Lord.
Oh my god, he's destroying him. Archmage in trouble. He's losing all the mercs here. Acid Rain is. But Hawk is only at 35 supply as well. Archmage has the TP out now. 4 HP, that was close.
He took the time to actually manually click, not just double click, but click into his main. That almost cost him.
Basically, no army anymore for neither side. Acid Rain killed a lot more than I thought he would. Tier 3 tech on the way. Double Sanctum for Hawk. And upgrades. Is not a double Arcane Volt yet. Just
I want to see the Chimiko quad vault.
Yeah.
For quad orb. Let's go.
Still tier 2 for Acid Rain. 1000 gold, almost no lumber. Hawk on the other side had the shop. Starting off with priests now. Oh, it's the double shop. They're getting more and more and more of them. Level 3 Pit Lord.
A player's force.
This of course looks like a meme strat, but for a while this was being played seriously by... It was Sok or Chimiko. I think it was Sok. We played this in Human Mirror. Seriously, on the highest level. Pit Lord for the Breaker Wars.
Stormbolt. We go normal hero on Acid Rain side.
It's gonna have 4 auto fires soon, dude. I'm so looking forward to it.
Cleave level 2 already. He is prepared.
Player's forces are under attack.
Triple shop.
Big downside of the Pit Lord. You can't heal him with a Paladin. So that's a little problematic.
Correct. Dispel, Knights, Double Barracks, Workshop, 2,000 gold for Hawk. 1,400 for Acid Rain. He needs
the
level
first
5 as soon as possible somehow.
Third shop coming. How is he still low lumber, by the way? He's had the shredder for a long time.
Well, he's investing quite a bit into buildings, in case you haven't seen that yet.
It's human. They always need so much lumber.
Ooh, Knights, Mortars, Priests, and Frag Shards queued.
Pit Lord plus 30.
Man, Mortars are gonna have a field trip with this flute as well.
Did you know, Neo, when the Pit Lord attacks air, he benefits from the flute?
That's correct. We already have 30 extra damage that will be AoE because of Cleave. Not a good time, and there is no TP for Acid Rain. He kind of has to take this fight, but with what?
Cleave?
Cleave hits big.
Player's forces are under attack.
The poor Mountain King level 2, man. He can't do too much.
And now there's Knights. And Mortars. And everything.
Yeah, breaking upkeep now. 5.5 on this Archmage. And going tier 3 now is Acid Rain. Oh,
Present
the
line.
damage.
Oh, baby.
Oh, boy. This is so perfect for this Cleave triple overfire. All wiped out in like 4 hits or so. Mortars
The more
attack.
teams are just taking out the town hall here.
Yep.
A player's forces
Pit Lord
are
finds
under
the
attack.
targets in the back.
Oh, against the militia! Against
Oh,
the
boy.
militia, give it to me, baby!
Yep.
Oh!
This looks like some hero custom survival or something.
Oh.
He's wrecking it. But he took... didn't took out the water teams yet. He will in a bit, most likely.
Oh, double kill.
Ouch. Man, this Pit Lord is actually... he's bringing in the serious damage now. Water team
Almost
gone.
level
Expo, he holds it. Level 5 for the Archmage now. Hawk can't break the Expo as of yet. 56 supply. Town Hall still up.
But the Knights here, so difficult to deal with. Double level ups, level 6 on the AM. And the
Now he
MKO.
slows against this. We have even more damage now thanks to Inner Fire. GG. That was a humiliation. And that's
Yeah, that
exactly
was
why
pretty
Hawk is so
one-sided.
strong in Human Mirror. Well done.
Not too much of a chance there, to be honest.
He got the
For Acid Rain.
he got the experience lead early and then just ran away with it. And the Shadow Priest early.
Yeah, Shadow Priest made a really big difference.
Yeah. The double dispel there. So good. Later on, we'll have Check versus Hitman and the 2-on-2. Can you whisper me? Ah, got it. Thank you, Crizzer, for the 56-month resub. Sunday, he says. Crizzer, our very first sub, and the streak still holds on. I hope you come to the event in Berlin. We have to thank you for that, my man. And non-existent with the €1.26 donation. If Neo gets nothing at Creepjack, we gotta handle it ourselves. Thank you very much for that donation. And a walk, I think, for the 3-month resub. Thank you very much.
So here we go, second map. Hawk spawning on the left, in the lead against Acid Rain. in the blue here towards the right-hand side. Had a tough game. Had a game that looked kind of like we would expect it to look, honestly. You know if this is still Hawk's favorite matchup or the one he considers himself strongest in?
I don't know. We have to ask him when we're in Berlin, I think. It shouldn't be against Human. He's pretty good against Night Elf. I respect him a lot for that.
He used to say that the mirror was the strongest.
Yeah. I would agree. Especially, I think, in like win rate or something. Because he can easily hold up with Chimiko, Sok, and all the other Asian humans. In Europe, there's not so much competition for his human play, I think.
Yeah. Who's the second best European human?
Yeah, I can't think of anyone, really.
Has to be Thorzane, kind of. But Thorzane, you know, buddy, I like you a lot, but you disappointed at the mTw qualifier. I don't know what was going on, but that was not the same as from the show matches.
Kind of true. He had a great performance against Happy. But apart from that, unfortunately, not making it to Berlin. Therefore, we have Ente, which is also pretty good.
And Chimiko.
And Chimiko. True that. So, Archmage again. Archmage again. Hawk in the red. Acid Rain in the blue. And here the question again. Mercamp, yes, no. If yes, when? Expansion, yes, no. If yes, when?
How many militia is this? 5 only for Hawk? But it's still the Mercamp, okay. Want to get those Shadow Priests up right away. Oh, walked into the little green camp. Hopefully they don't continuously attack you. That's a little bit annoying.
Yeah, both players immediately going for the Mercamp. This is kind of the normal thing, as no human is really rushing over. Hawk now not stealing anything from this mercenary camp as he did on Terran Stand. Heard the vitality for the American and Ring of Region. Man, so many Rings of Region. This time on the mTw side, not on Dust.
It's one of my favorite items. It's like top 5 favorite items definitely for me. Maybe more, even top 3.
Yeah, I remember this game from Nostalgia Battlefield. Joshi Shi versus Chimiko, where Shishi went Warden and found the ring here. And he seriously won that game. It wasn't against the tower push. He was under constant pressure. And of course, at daytime, there was no moon juice. But the Warden, he kept her alive thanks to this ring. And since then, I am a big fan of the ring myself. Thank you soon for the host.
Thank you.
A player's forces are under attack.
Kind of the Creepjack Warcraft community moderator. So shout out.
Would you like it if, like, let's say there's a Warcraft add-on coming out, expansion set coming out, where, for example, item combining is being introduced? You know, you take
like in Dota, so you need like a recipe or something. So
yeah, like recipes and stuff. Yeah.
Would be interesting for sure. I don't know how quickly it would get out of hand balance-wise. And then it depends a lot more on luck. It's like a little bit of like gem TD, where you have to be lucky to complete a combo, and if you get that combo, it's kind of OP.
Yeah.
But if not, nah. We kind of need more.
Well, in my opinion, creep camps should drop like blood shards, and from them you can buy items.
Your blood shard idea.
Dude, it's an excellent idea.
Excellent. Okay.
Excellent. It's way more balanced. Here come the 2 armies. I was about to say that there's an expansion coming up on both sides, but actually Hawk is not going for it, sending the militia back home and teching instead.
Yes.
However, it's Acid Rain who is with the expansion here. 40 scouts this by Hawk, and with that already Hawk is under a bit of pressure.
True. Certainly a timer on him, but he has a footman there. He knows what's up. Thank you very much, Dawn of War 90 for the 7-month resub.
Oh, and Acid Rain is not in position to defend at all. Nope. He's so far away.
Yep.
Oh, this is not working out. Uh-oh. Oh!
He really didn't see this one coming.
player's forces are under attack.
And he gets so many kills. Again, a big level lead. And the tag lead. I was about to say yikes, but I don't want to say that too much anymore.
What do you mean? You're barely saying that at all, Nia.
Feels like it though.
Where did that come from? Seriously. Suddenly everybody's saying it.
Gonna be a mystery forever, Remo. Thank you, Miggity, for the €5 resub. Once again, saving my Sunday. Thank you very much for that. And
Do you actually have real life friends who say yikes as well, or is it just
Nope,
like
just me.
online community?
Yeah, just online.
Yeah, okay. Same for me. But maybe it's gonna foam over to real life, like when LOL made its way to real life.
Oh my god.
And the worst thing ever, fail an epic fail.
And this
Dude.
Barney Stinson legendary.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
The epic win. Oh my god. that was really, really annoying. Oh, that was high school right there.
Yeah, like one guy found his Snickers or something. Oh man, epic win! Snickers for free.
Ooh. Yeah, we were pretty cringy back then. But I think, you know, it's what you have to be at that age. It's in the rules.
So we see a huge lead for Hawk, who's going Mountain King this time. Double Arcane Sanctum, so the very standard human mirror here. Also close to level 4.
A player's forces are under
I think
attack.
I'm about to lose this man as well. Down to 29 supply at the moment.
Thank you very much. The Tommy Chat with a 24-month resub. He says, love the streams. 2 years. OMG. Epic win.
Thank you very much. Triple trolls for Hawk, plus level 4, double claws. Man, he's finding some real good shit here on this map. Again, early early blacksmith, sorry. And now Mountain King for Acid Rain once more. Double Sanctum here. Human Mirror as it is in the books.
Where's the Pit Lord?
Player's forces are under attack.
He had a stressful
marketplace, man.
He had a stressful day on Terranas Stand. He needs to stay in the tavern now, relax and drink a little.
Like in Darkest Dungeon, when you're finished with the mission, you have to chill out first in the hamlet. You don't know that game, do you?
No. Darkest
Epic game.
Dungeon sounds like something you can do at Reeperbahn here, but I'm not familiar with that.
Battling
So-
for the Ogre Magi.
Yes.
Going Hawk's way. As pretty much everything so far this series, of course he gets that as well. And sells the item. And buys a claws. And more claws. What do we have? What do we have? We have gloves? Go for the gloves, man. Sick value.
Yeah, with
Boots?
that, Archmage, seriously,
Go for some boots. Talisman. Make that
Excellent.
MK tag.
spends his money. He puts it in stones, Remo, not in items.
In stones? What?
Yeah. Like
I mean
in,
expansion or what?
if you, like a yeah, expansion, exactly. If you would watch a little more football than some clubs, you know, they buy a new training center and they say, yeah, we put our money in stones, not in lags. Because they don't buy new players with that money, but you know, go for the infrastructure.
They seriously say that? We put our money in stones?
Yeah.
Isn't stones like a term for testicles? We put our money in testicles? Is that what they say?
Well, it's definitely safe there.
A player's forces are under attack.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay,
Yeah.
we're getting there.
You need a coffee or something, man. And he's gone. Okay. Level 4.5 Archmage, Tome of Experience creep for this Mountain King, and not lucky, but at least primary attribute boosted. Expo for Hawk is up, and the Scout Tower coming as well. We have the first breakers on Hawk's side. I did not keep track if he has control magic, but this spell on many priests should be better anyway. Well, Acid Rain. Archmage, what's he doing? Dropping hard to 20 supply. He's just dead. What was that? Lol. Maybe he tapped or something. Complete miscontrol.
That's a yikes.
That's a yikes indeed. Pretty much an epic fail as well.
Oh my god. Level 3 MK. Almost level 5 on the AM for Hawk as well. Against level 1 MK. Oh my god.
Getting close though now. Hawk summoning those water elements. Contests for the Nightcrawler. There is level 2 now, but the big one goes to Hawk. Tomb of Strength on this side as well. The Archmage got the gloves, by the way, so this is some serious DPS. Hawk at 50, pumping upgrades. Pendant of Energy on this Mountain King. And so tanky.
A player's forces are under attack.
Hawk not even concerned with this possible creepjack opportunity of his opponents. He's like, whatever. I got the numbers. 56 supply versus 44. Looking rough here for Acid Rain.
He's about to creepjack here, but Hawk's is controlling it so well. 13 supply lead, superior hero levels, close to 5 again.
When are we gonna have the big battle? Hawk here positioning himself in the corner, but not waking up the creeps. Oh, JK, he does wake up the creeps. And now he's fighting two armies. This is gonna be a difficult position for him, isn't it? He has the TP, of course, if he needs. MK dropping really low for Acid Rain. The next Stormball could kill him, actually. But it's Clap level 2, actually. Not Stormball.
Ooh, level 5 here. And still so many footmen. 1-0 upgrades done, and he's killing one more. Yeah, like Hawk is swatting that fly. Like, leave me alone. I got serious stuff to do here. And it works out so well.
Another clause. Hell yeah. Give it to the AM.
Plus 27.
Plus 27.
Okay, about to break this now, but the Arcane Tower still stands. And oh wow, we got a new donation. The second one of Mr. Knubberquakes today. 100 euros. Hashtag winning. Dude, I totally forgot about that crazy Charlie Sheen episode he
I
had.
like that one though. That was always funny.
Winning. You are definitely a winner, Mr. Knubber. We thank you.
Thank you so much. Hashtag winning. Is he still alive?
Yes. Yes, he is.
But he's HIV positive, right?
Player's forces are
I don't
under
know.
attack.
I think he is. I'm pretty sure he is. Still fighting up against the expansion here without one of his own. Is Acid Rain down by 10 supply. Hawk now storming the main with this serious right-click AM. He doesn't even need Orbs of Fire, dude. He's got the deeps. Okay, down the shop. No more breakers. Thanks to this. Behind this, by the way, Hawk is getting tier 3 workshop. Everything he wants.
And Acid Rain is the unluckiest guy in the world next to Lin. 3 rings and a parry up. This Mountain King is super tanky, but useless, basically. Clappy again. This time he fights the militia as well. Clap on both sides, actually. No control magic thus far, but Dispel everywhere.
Did he buy the Pendant of Energy?
Not sure. Must
Think he
be,
did.
right?
Oh, that clap, though. Ooh, baby.
Yeah, he must have bought it. Since he found the claws. And the... what was it? Parry up.
And the ring. Well, I only found 2 of those. Bought the other ones. Let's go back to the marketplace. What do we have in stock? Let's take a look.
A player's forces
We got more claws.
More claws.
We got a Talisman of Evasion. That's a lot of tankiness right there.
Ooh, is there a Stormbolt? Yes, there is. Oh, nice dodge by Acid Rain.
5 claws on the AM.
2.
Oh,
Well.
that clap. Oh, shh.
This mountain. Yeah. Once again, the level advantage on the Archmage with Water Elementals. And level 4 on the Mountain King as well. He has more mana. Is he aiming for this Archmage? There's no TP on him. Hawk is enjoying this so much. Once again, if you win
Water
your game...
Elemental stolen.
Yep, control magic.
Stolen.
And duration reset.
Oh, it resets the duration, really?
Yes.
Wow, how broken.
So one game we had like 6 water elementals on one side and 0 on the other. That was fun.
Sounds a little imbalanced.
That's maybe why the Chinese go for Blizzard here. A little reminder here, if one player wins this game 2-0, that's 3 points for his clan. So if Hawk wins this, and it definitely looks like it, then it's gonna be a 7-2 in favor of mTw, of course.
Oh, nice. He even got staffs now. Can hit up those breakers even better. So Azuran at the expansion. Can he crack this? Can he still win this game?
He has a water elemental. Will he take over? He needs to... I think he needs to dispel it before, or hurt it a little, for it to be able to take over. No, not worth it.
It's like half his HP is the mana cost, right? Or is that how it works?
1/3.
1/3? Okay. You sure?
1/3 or a quarter. It got buffed, so it requires less now. GG. That was again. Like, Hawk is just so good in Human Mirror. There's no shame on Acid Rain here if you're not able to compete with Hawk, because that dude is just a monster in Human versus Human. And that was a showcase for him right here.
Yep, that's true. That was, yeah, bit of a stomp. But the next match coming up, I hear from reliable sources, it's gonna be much closer.
Indeed, I hope so, at least. It's gonna be most likely Dust's best player at the moment, Hitman, facing mTw's weakest player on paper, which is the old uncle Check. It's gonna be another Orc versus Night Elf before we go into that 2-on-2, and we see each other in 5 minutes. Stay tuned.
So
Yeah, for the VOD here, we were waiting for Check for 25 minutes to show up, and unfortunately he didn't. mTw tried everything to call him. He is seated in the 1-on-1 and in the 2-on-2 in these highlighted clan war. It's not allowed to switch players or to set a replacement or to postpone, because these highlighted clan wars are supposed to be broadcast in front of a big audience. mTw unfortunately weren't able to bring in their 4th player, and so it was a 7-2 before this. Check now, of course, gets the death loss in the 1-on-1. That's 3 points for Dust, makes it 7-5. And since Check was seeded in the 2-on-2 as well, that makes it a 7-8, and Dust wins the clan war. That was a little unfortunate here. We would have loved to show the games, Hitman versus Check. I was really excited about that, and I love the 2-on-2s, but that's it. If you have only 4 players, you rely on these 4 players in the league system like this, and if one of them falls asleep, it is 3:30 in Korea. Yeah, whatever. Pretty disappointing from the perspective point of views, but what can we do? Dust wins the clan war. Congrats to the Americans. Winning 2 maps there was really surprising, especially Pride, that he took a map off of Lucifer, and OC having a good showing against Cash as well. So, good show, and unfortunately, not all the games that we wanted to see. But yeah, next week W3IL falls flat because of the mTw Legendary Cup, where we will all be in Berlin. So W3IL continues in 2 weeks.